Hello. Today we're going to answer a question from our audience.
What is Cadenza?
My name is Carlos Andres Botero, and this is our music. In order to answer these questions, we need to return to the 1600s. The Baroque period, composers had two ways to contrast the sound of few or one soloist against the full volume of the orchestra. When you have a group of soloists against the sound of the orchestra, then you talk about concerto grosso. If you have only one player against the orchestra, then you have a solo concerto. With this genre, composers want to showcase the abilities of one single instrument with the backdrop of the orchestra. In general, concertos will have three movements: fast, slow, fast. With the first movement, composers want to elaborate on meaty, transcendental ideas. The slow movement, composers will allow themselves to be more intimate, it is more reflective, it's more meditative. In the last movement, truly the fireworks, composers want to showcase the full extent of the technical capabilities of their soloist. Now that we are up to speed, we can visit today's question. A cadenza then is the moment, either in the first or the last movement, where composer seems to freeze time. Think of it as a pause for effect in a very important speech, so that the soloist can have a go on the material of the whole concerto.
How much of the cadenza is written by the composer and how much is improvised by the soloist?
During the classical period, this cadenza was supposed to be improvised. But after Beethoven decided to write his own cadenza for the violin concerto, every single composer from then on imposed the material on every single one of their soloists. One more idea about the concerto. Since it's one person surrounded by a multitude of instruments, it became a perfect allegory of the individual in relation to society. How much the individual needs to follow the orchestra and how much the orchestra is going to be influenced by the leadership of an individual. Next time that you're listening to a concerto, think of it in this light. You will be surprised in the multifold meanings of a concerto. Thanks for listening. Leave your comments below and don't forget to subscribe. Hear you next time.